Right. 10:08 to midnight 08. Let's see what we can do today. Downside is I'm feeling a slight sore throat after today. Boink. How have you been, Ren? Hopefully well. Of course, it's going to take a little bit of time to warm into it, so bear with me. Excuse me. First lap of the day is a 0.1. That's a great start. Hup, up, 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 up. I'm trying to start implementing the Lewis triple. Or like the ending that he does. To at least save the triple mini turbo. But it's not been really much help so far. Hi, Lewis. This is Evil Sean. He sucks at MC3 and is a pro Fortnite gamer. Well, no. Who dared you to say that from Jacob's stream? Or slash page you? We're off to a good start today. The first lap one that I happened to finish was a 0.1, so I'm feeling optimistic. I think any session at the moment has the ability to give a PB. It's just a case of, can I hold myself together and do it? Like, I've had a really good control on nerves recently. But I don't want to speak too soon. Ah, hi Will. You won money off of Robin. Good. Win all of it and then give it back to me. I played yesterday and I could not complete any run. I know that feeling all too well. Hopefully it's not a feeling that I'll get today, but we will find out. Also, I guess now that Will is here, I have to PB, so that Will can play MC3. Thanks for the slips. That's brilliant. Okay. Virtual money, sadly. I mean, isn't all money virtual nowadays? There is going to be a point where it's phased out, surely. Also, Will, I and Lewis actually might be interested in this. I was scrolling through my feed on YouTube, and I found a video that was uploaded today. Apparently, this year's Coca-Cola Christmas advert is AI generated, or has like most of the bits of the visuals for it is AI generated. It's really interesting. Haven't figured out whether I like it or not yet. I don't think I do. Is Will gonna formulate a will wall about the whole thing? I can see one forming in the corner of my eye. I like the technology, but I hate these initiatives, yeah. It's entirely AI generated, I can tell. But I feel like, surely with the bits with the Coca-Cola logo, that had to be like added in manually. What else has it said? Will, do you speak German? 9. I know this. I've seen this. It's bad. It's entirely AI generated. Do you remember the AI girlfriend ad I sent you? Yes. That was also something that feels like it could just like overtake out there. Because the thing is as well is that there's going to be some guys that are out there that buy into that shit who, for a better, for lack of another way of describing it, might not necessarily be in the best place mental health wise. But unfortunately, I feel like that's kind of how AI is going to be treated in, I guess, the more like... What's the word? Consumer society. It's a good way to make money. Oh, the layer is the logo's a pre-done layer. Sounds like an average MC3 player. Where did that comment come from? That better not be in response to the AI girlfriend, Chris. Chris? Will? Ren? I'm saying all the wrong names! I will ban all of you! You see, maybe lashing out like that is more of the proof that it could be true. It's not true. I'll prove it by, like, PBing right now. Ban everyone, yes. You all get punished. That is exactly the problem. They need psychological assistance, not a fake girlfriend. Even an AI psychologist would be more help than a fake girlfriend. You get the first 117, yes, it's because that's not happened yet. Get the first 117 with Bowser Bike. But to be honest, the fact that Vincent has been able to push that all the way down to 118.2 is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely goes in there on the shortcut. It's like this or nothing, basically, with how he treated that shroom. It's like, I am going in this tight or fucking up on the way. I wonder how much further it could get pushed down. I feel like it's pretty at its limits with the Bowser Bike runs. I don't think that'd be able to physically be pushed any further just because of the handling of the vehicle. But I'm willing to be proven wrong. You know, there could even be a chance where, with enough time and persistence, maybe a bit of a strat change, Tyler's 107 could be beaten with Bowser Bike, but I think that's a bit wishful thinking. Okay, thanks for that angle. I don't know what that was. Surely someone will get 113. Maybe a fucked up run on 200cc. Who knows? That's the mentality one should have when you want to get into the tops, in my opinion. I play a little bit. If I PR, I'll blame you. Why are you saying that like it's a bad thing? Because you know how fast going backwards is. Oh yeah, you can actually drive the track faster going backwards than forwards. I actually do wonder what like the backwards record for this would be. All you need to do is I don't know how the checkpoint systems work. I assume the checkpoints work in a system where they'll be able to sense the direction that you enter them in, so they have to be reversed. But if you reverse that and then where you start, so you start the other side of the line and then drive the track, I really do wonder how quick it could actually be done. To be honest, I'm playing worse versus this ghost than when I play versus Tyler. What ghost are you playing against now? The 308? I mean... Isn't that just a case of getting used to the ghost, though? Yeah, the 308. Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, I tried a couple. Like, Luke also had like a 221 as well that I played against, but it did a triple in a slightly weirder way. I think this was back when Luke was still technically figuring out the triple for the first time. Two-two-one is out of our league for now. Don't forget that my splits from yesterday's session... Not yesterday's session. Wait, no, yeah, yesterday's session gave 224. Like, my best laps splits that I got, like, added together. Why am I explaining that as if you don't understand that? PC is not liking me today. Why is that? Oh, I got a bit of news. I got the editing PC at work today. At my volunteer job. So basically, I volunteered for a charity. And the person who took it over, because the other person that founded it basically retired this summer. The other person that took it over can edit videos and had like an editing PC built for that. And that is what I would use to do drum videos and stuff. But as they are taking over the charity, they're kind of having a bit more of an administrative, that's not how you say that word. Administrative role? So basically, like, everyone's got a computer upgrade recently. Everyone's got, like, big laptops and everything. And then that editing PC has basically just has been, like, cleaned up, had a new account put on it for me, and is now my computer. I think I mentioned it a few months back as well. I've stepped down and doing the music and everything there, sound engineering. It makes more sense considering is that basically my pathway in life has kind of switched now away from doing things heavily music related. That was good. Jesus Christ. Do you see me wiggling around there? One question. Everything you make with the computer is yours, right? It depends what exactly it is, because I've been using that computer before it was properly mine to do Emma's videos on, just because it's... I've done a rough, like, math. A rough math. I've done like a rough kind of test, and it's about 14 times faster than the laptop I'm currently using to play this off of. So it's just better for processing things that are like 4K video. It gets that done in like a lunch break, as opposed to all day on this computer. And yeah, so like I've always been able to do my videos on there, but I think it's primarily been dedicated there because I'm editing, basically going to be editing the projects for there. So I think going into Christmas we're going to have more Christmas related stuff that I'll now have to do. I say now have to do, I agreed to do it. But yeah. shit. You know what? What? The word what? I know what. You're feeling quite festive this year. That's good. I am not. At least not at the moment. In fact, I feel like it feels like one of the things I want to avoid this year. Boink. But perhaps I'll work into it. What I need to actually do is sort out my Christmas cards. Because what I like to do for Christmas cards... Actually, I don't know if I've spoken about what I like to do for Christmas cards. In fact, I don't know if I should. Go out or celebrate with your family and home. It's usually celebrating with family. In fact, I don't think I've actually ever celebrated Christmas with anyone else other than family. But I was talking about this with Robin the other day, actually. And Robin specified how, like, actually being at uni for like just a week prior to Christmas Day really helped. Because I'll be honest, I think family stressed Robin out quite a lot. I need to ask people on Twitter accounts if they want Crimmy cards. Is that what you call them? Yeah, I've got a lot to post this year. I mean, I think last year already was the most I ever had to post out to people. But I think this year's going to have even more. Because there's a lot of people I feel like I need to kind of give to. You had obviously the Love to Learn Drums peeps. And everyone that I've kind of met and had been able to work around this year. With regards to that, there's at least 6 people with that alone. And then obviously online friends. Got quite a few of those that receive cards. Ads yep, they are here. So I didn't realise how blurry chat is. I looked at one of my highlights earlier and the chat box just looks blurry. I might just put like a sharpen on that. Where is it? I assume it's this. There are no messages on chat for me to figure that out. Oh yeah, there it is. Thank you, DWT. Okay, let's see if that looks a little better. Chat should look a little bit sharper on screen now. What? K? Oui? Can't tell. It's too small on my screen. Oh my god, that was way too early. What am I doing? The fact that I still made it round the wall there. Is the radiator still on? No. That's just... I'm just sweating. That's all. That was terrible, Jesus. Boink. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was awful. I just need to get a god shroom and I've caught back up. That's not gonna happen. I tried. That felt like it was going to work. I don't know why it didn't. What is up with my second to last turn today? That lap was going really well. Okay. Oh. Damn it, why did I not commit to that turn? Jesus, alright. Second to last turn is not my friend today. I don't think I've got a good one this session at all. Okay. I backed off the turn. I thought I was going to hit the dirt, but I was obviously too far to the left anyway. Come on. I'm not hitting the angle. Alright. Jacob's still TTing. I didn't even know he was TTing. I thought he was playing Mogi. Did he switch to RBC? He was. Let's see what happens first. Jacob gets his first pole clip or I get a PB on this track. What are your bets? I lost my aunt's Wi-Fi password. No! Go bully your aunt. For no other reason. Just be like... He was Mogiing. He was Mogiing, but is he like... He's doing RBC now, I assume. Why did he stop? Did he just have enough? The router misconfigured and now I'm unable to go online with my Wii. Oh no! Looks like you're gonna have to time trial this track, Lewis! Oh dear! What a calamity! but he failed. Wait, which bit did he fail? Did he fail time trialing or Mogi? Oh, right. Okay, I see. He failed to log into the next Mogi room. Gotcha. Okay. All of the above. Well, tell Jacob from me. I don't want any typos on how you spell that. Like second to last. Why did that work? I felt like it should have failed on the ending bit, but it just made it through. And then it just makes it back on the shroom, and then I decide to eat the dirt, and I'm like, back in the place I was in. Okay, I'm a little irritated that this isn't going as well as the other two sessions, but... you know. Can't have everything, I guess. Pardon me. It's me. I'm the MC3 curse. No, no, no. Will, the last, like, the majority of times you've shown up, I've actually driven slightly better than when you're not here. Today is just an anomaly as far... we need more... we need further testing. I'm glad that I save everything. Yeah. Where'd you fuck off? Who put that pipe there? I swear I do that every stream, but it's just so irritating when I'm like trying to concentrate on how that turn has gone and I already fucked it up and then the pipe's just there to like smack me around the head. It's like getting a question wrong on your math test and your teacher comes around and just bashes you around the back of the head with a crowbar. That's how that feels. Every time. Every time I make a slight mistake, it feels like the punishment's more severe. Although that never personally happened to me, because towards the end of my school life, I was quite good at maths. Of course, I can't help that. That was a good triple mini turbo in the making, and I just wasn't able to let go of B. I'm about to play Sean. I will PR. This is the debut of Fat Sean. Oh god. Why? Just why that out of all things? If you PR with that, I'm going on strike. I didn't do that. I tried to do a delay drift. Right. The pipes are irritating me a little bit more today. I'm just waiting for a run where I actually do get ahead of the ghost and I hit the final pipe on last lap. That's what I'm waiting for. Should I play with double if you want to? What you could actually do, Lewis, is you can try and interchange between the two, depending on your alignment. Feel inconsistent at everything. I mean, that's what I feel like most of the time. Yeah, a bit like a refresher then maybe. I guess what you can actually technically do, because now you're playing with the me, you could technically play with me mock bike and see how quickly you can get round. I think only 4 people have got the sub 119 with the me. That is myself, Jake, Roy, and Luke. Luke's got a 0.5. I have it downloaded on Service Pack. It's annoying that there's no way to tell specifically how fast people have got with like me's on Chadsoft. You can't see like the character specifically. But I managed to just look at Luke's profile someday, the same day that he just so happened to set like a 0.5 with the me. You know what I would actually like to do? Let's get like a 0.6 with the me character. Beat what 10th UK was when I first grinded for it. That'd be kind of funny. You won't do that, no way. Ugh. Not fun. You're not fun! There we go. I think your me is actually a baby, Lewis, on this game. Your me's tiny. Fuck you. Fuck it! So that means anyone can download it. Anyone can download what? Your me character? I mean, technically, yes. You set a run with the... with a me in it. With one of your me's. If it's part of the ghost. Don't bring that up now! Imagine, Will, if I get on a run and that's just on screen, out of context. Never mind, it's faded and I just decided to burn out. The voices. Is that the me voices? Yahoo! Or something like that. Thank God there's an ad break so no one can witness me do that. And by no one I mean Will. Because Will would clip it. Will's going to tell me he's just not got an ad now. Okay, Lewis got an ad strike too. I'm safe. Damn. Ads are on strike. I mean, if you didn't get any, then yeah. I was talking about you throughout them. Late. You see, with an alignment that I just got there, where I went all the way to the left, I would say that would actually be more ideal for double. Let's go. This is the PV. I've suddenly decided. Never mind. Right, I think it's been over an hour now, so... And I haven't quite got into the luck that I was having the last two sessions, which is sad. Still an hour to go though, something could change. I feel like we should jump sooner than this ghost. Which ghost? This one on the triple. I mean, I'm pretty sure the world record actually does jump sooner. Or like a lot sooner. I just found this one the most comfortable to play against. But then also, that's the timing that Tyler uses, I'm pretty sure. At least on lap 1. At least that's the timing he used in his 088 when he started playing the triple. Excuse me? That is not what I did! I don't know how coherent my controller sounds are, but the controller genuinely decided to do that itself. I did not do that. I was holding down the button and it decided to re-input another thing. I'm going to save that ghost just to see what the inputs actually were. It almost looked like I intentionally did that. Okay. That was annoying. Did anyone get a clip of that? Not me finishing that really shit run. I mean, like, actually doing that weird double hop. The controller did it! You did not. Lewis! I'll go back and find it, most likely. I did not do that! Ah! I don't know why that frustrates me so much. Ah, okay. Fuck you, game. Or controller. I'm pretty sure it was the controller. I was holding down the button! Now go back on my stream. I swear you can hear me. You can hear the button in the background being pressed down at the time I press it down, but you don't hear it being pressed twice. Whatever. Okay, good. That was shit. Finally got a decent triple. Got ahead of Tyler's 273 in the triple mini turbo by 40 milliseconds. Nice. I mean, I did try playing against double mini turbo ghosts, but they would always fuck me up. I think I actually did like try playing against Nobo's 372 upon your suggestion, Lewis. And it just, I could barely ever do it. Yeah, you gotta jump sooner. I know that, but it's just like... It really, like, you have to, like, mentally detach from the ghost for that bit specifically. And I just couldn't do that. I mean, well, actually, Nobuo, like... did it sooner, didn't he? For the double. But even then, he still did it late for triple. I got the comparison against him, though, for my PB. You watch the blocks to ignore, Tyler. Well, that's good. I'll be honest, I don't actually know what my visual cues are. I think it's bits of the road. I think I have taken on, you know, when you gave me the blocks to use for timing. So I think I used the block timing for the hairpin, or I tried to, and potentially the shroom. And oh, and I definitely used the blocks coming out of triple to see if I'm aligned correctly with the turn. And I think coming out the first turn, but otherwise, I feel like I used bits of the road, but I just don't really know. And I think the only thing that I could actually do to really know is I've seen in some videos people have used like eye trackers. In fact, I think there is a Mario Kart player who does like Mogi Lounge or something that plays with an eye tracker. I think it might be Casper. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like I'm curious to see like if I got one and I overlaid it over the top of the gameplay, if it would help to see where I like what part of the screen I'm looking at. Check Discord. Do I have to? What? Why is Jacob doing this? Okay. I didn't know it was an American brand, though. I don't know why I didn't know that. It seems fucking obvious. It should be. Oh, that's what I didn't have. I should have had Pringles, tried Pringles when I was over in America. Ah. I tried Lay's over there. Actually, no, I tried Lay's when I was back here. I brought some home with me and then couldn't eat them because I was sick. And I still think I wasn't able to enjoy them as much as I could. No, we have Pringles here. It's just that they're not going to be the same as America's. They're not going to be made the same way, obviously, because they're made in America. Ours are made here. And the food is very different. I tried the Oreos when I was over there, but they're really fucking sickly. They're crammed with sweeteners and other crap. And it's not... It's just too sweet for me. But it's kind of funny because I bought Oreos and I found them too sickly, but Emma found them alright. And then, you know, sometimes you get those big chocolate chip cookies from like a bakery type thing. I think we got those from... I want to say we were in Target. There was like a bakery and Emma got those. And she found those too sweet. But I found it fine. I had a Pepsi bottle my friend bought and put in my bag. Let's just say I had it out on my desk behind me for like 6 months before disposing it. Like, was it just an empty bottle, or did you just keep the... You just didn't drink it? I've still got a metal water bottle. Like a disposable metal water bottle from the airport. I got in LA. I did try keeping the boxed water carton, but it got like crushed when we went to Nam. Yeah, so I've got like a metal disposable water bottle just behind my computer, along with the Pom bars. Never opened. Why didn't you open it? Were you just waiting for the right time and then just forgot about it completely? You don't like Pepsi. Well, you're gonna have to start liking it soon unless you want to contribute to the AI company. That's fair enough. I mean, I don't like either. But I actually don't like carbonated drinks full stop. It's too weird of a sensation to me. It feels like it's just acid in my mouth. I asked and he was like, dispose of it and forget about it for several months. I love acid in my mouth. That could be taken out of context, really. Someone print screen that and just put it in the out of context bit or quotes in my server. And then link it to Jacob's chat with no context. There's a 0.1 at least. Let me fuck it up by just eating the dirt on that turn and not get around this bun. Thank you. It's sweeter than Coca-Cola and I won't clip it. What? Clip what? What did I do? Well, thankfully Lewis isn't listening. I think he only half listened. I meant screenshot Will out of context. Good, he didn't listen. I love how we both said the same thing, but I didn't acknowledge it until after, like, 5 seconds. Shh. I won't screenshot the out of context. Right, you're getting un-VIP'd for not abiding by my strict rules. I'll do it. In fact, I actually just figured out something else I could do. There we go. If you want something done properly, you gotta do it yourself. I also seen something else I could do. There we go. Right, anyway, let's continue this run. We're actually really far ahead of the ghost right now. Look at that. Doesn't matter if we're on the same lap of it as it or not. Nah, fuck it. Can't be asked to do that. So that happened once, and I'm pretty sure Jake had never witnessed it before. I'm getting 0.1 laps more often versus Tyler than versus 308. I mean, if it works for you, then fine. I mean, Tyler's got like a mid 0.2, so it's like easier to get ahead of. So I assume that's why. It's just like, I guess the way that I'm kind of looking at it is how it would affect me more personally. Like, I feel like the ghost itself would just be too difficult to detach from, and I feel like I would need to do so more often. Yeah, if it works for you, that's fine. Do that. I mean, I primarily only suggested the 308 because it just had a good timing to kind of get more familiar with the triple mini turbo compared to the way that you were doing it. I mean, you also tried out my ghost for a little bit as well, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I timed it that well. In fact, I think the more recent 0.3s that I've set and uploaded to the database are probably a bit better than the 374. Maybe. I can't actually remember what the 386 gets. We've got similar timings, yeah. You see, depending on how you look at it, that could be a good or a bad thing. The 366 won't be any help. I'm craving Watsits all of a sudden. We do have some. Oh, fuck off with your dick. I'm so annoyed with that. I had such a good, like, pace going into... Hairpin. It's a pity that was terrible. Let's do the same thing again. There's a 0.3. It's a second slower, but still. I'm really irritated with that. That was going so well and it was just like, no. Anyway. I didn't really need to turn left there. Okay, fuck you. I had that pace yesterday. I know how you feel. What, against the 308? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean, you lost like a .2 run to the same thing. And it was completely by me just being like, oh shit, I'm further ahead of the ghost than I realised I would be. So I see Will saying, what yummers. I assume that's in response to what's it. That's the motivation I need. I won't have what's it till I PB. Well, I've only started having them recently again. Recently. I don't know why I set myself up to say recently like twice. Yeah, what's it? There you go. I think I used to actually have them all the time when I was in primary school, but then sometime like into secondary school, I just went off them. I think it's because they kind of like get stuck to your teeth easier. And I think that just, there was a period of time where stuff like that was disgusting to me. But then recently my dad just bought some more and was just like, oh yeah, sure. I want to eat those. And then I have them. Quavers are great as well. Never been off Quavers. You know what's kind of funny with Quavers is that there was like I swear there's like a Top Gear episode where Jeremy Clarkson started frying them in the pan with oil. On like a camping trip or something. And I distinctively remember that whenever I eat them now. And I don't know why. I don't know why that just pops into my head. It's just there and I don't hate it. Controller, why are you doing that today? This controller is like fucking with me. It's starting to add like extra B button presses in, I feel. The reason that I like playing versus Tyler is because he is fairly consistent on the track. I think that's fair enough. He is very consistent on the track. And I'm guessing it's because the point 2 is very easy to get ahead of. Isn't it also, correct me if I'm wrong, Lewis, but isn't the 273 also the ghost you actually played against the most? Kind of. Yeah. Did you ever have any of Tyler's other ghosts, or was it just his, like, his 273 was the earliest one? And his 188. I don't remember how his 188 drive. There is one of his .1s that is actually missing on the database, I think. I assume it's not that one. That was a good triple. I'm going to take a look at worldrecords.com. I'm actually taking a look. I want to see. I know his first record was a 3. Oh, his first record was a 354. That's interesting. I thought it was his 322. The 322 is his first record that has a ghost to it. It also seems to be his first record with the EX tag. But yeah, he had 328 before that, and then 328, 373, and that actually stood for a while. Then he got 261, which actually isn't accounted for with the splits or a video here. And then you literally beat him 4 days later with the 259, 230, 221, 205, 192, and then he got 188, and that is actually really consistent as well. 26 flat lap 3. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even think of that before. 166, 165, 120, 107. Damn. It'd be cool if I, like, beat his earliest record, the 354. Yeah, my ugly ass 098 lap 2. And then didn't you, like, grind out the first 25? Probably not like the first 25 Druin, but like the first 25 in a world record you got on like just clutching out lap 3. Alright. The first 0.1 and 25 on the same run, I think. That's interesting. That's kind of convenient as well, because didn't you do that with your first triple mini turbo run? Like your first... Or like when you did triple mini turbo, sorry, like one of your PBs with triple mini turbo, you got your first like 0.1 and 25-second lap in the same thing. That's cool. I do like knowing the history of these things. It's really interesting to know. Because the funny thing is as well is that there's a point in time where that was the best time in the world. And now it's like I'm at that level that time was. Obviously, I'm nowhere near at the top 10 of the world, but it's just interesting that it's like... It's relatable, and yet it just happened at such a different time. We need to ask Robin for the signals. What? What signals? For the signals that Jacob's about to have a mental breakdown? Oh, the angel signals and coincidences. Do you know something that I figured out? You know something I figured out like the other day, Lewis? I told Jacob about this. But Tyler's longest world record, the 118.107, lasted for 1,179 days as record before Luke beat it. Which I actually honestly felt like it was longer, but I guess not. My PB, 1,179 days after my PB was set on this track. So the 1,179 days after I set the 118.366 for myself. Just so happens to be the day before I flew out to California. I feel like I'm the only person that would find that interesting. But it's also like I don't know if that would do anything with regards to angel numbers or whatever, because I think it's also kind of interesting when you take into consideration that I'm pretty sure California is where Tyler was from, or he lived there. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen, like, really odd times of his, and he had the Canadian flag. He figured out something. Wait, Jacob figured out something. Or me. Boink. Me, okay. This session feels pretty hopeless. I guess I figured that out. It started off really well, though. Oh, what is that? Jesus Christ. No. Not a PB. I mean, I was on lap 2. That was not even remotely close for a PB. The driving does finally feel like it's falling into place, but it's a bit late now because I'm starting to feel my hands ache. So I can't imagine a scenario now where I'll get onto lap 3 and not fuck up, like, just by, like, my hand locking in place. It does that after a while. Fuck you, game. That was a slightly late triple, I'm pretty sure. But it's like, still. Suddenly things are starting to feel like they're more in place. Perhaps Will was getting concerned for good reason. Mind you, those shrooms feel like shit. I don't feel like I'm aligning the hairpin correctly today. I shroomed way too late there. Boink. I tried to do that way too early. I feel like in some regards that's the hardest turn in the game. I feel like I am starting to understand what I need to do it faster, but pulling it off is actually really tricky. Because it's all dependent on basically the last turn. But I won't figure that out till later. Hi Adam, how are you doing? Very enthusiastically waving at me there. You come in when driving seems like it's just about starting to get good, but I'm coming to the end of the session. Which is, so it's equally as frustrating. Imagine if that was legit. I'm doing okay, just been relaxing for most of the day. And a little bit of Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road glitch attempts. Ooh, cool. How's the MC3ing been? Well, for the previous sessions to this, it's actually been going really well. Like every couple of minutes I'd be getting PB fails. And controlling nerves really well on lap 3. Today, unfortunately, doesn't feel like it's connecting as well, though. And so I'm a little disappointed. Contrary to what Adventurer Will in chat is currently feeling, most likely, because I said that if he witnesses a PB while I'm streaming and he's watched it, basically if he witnesses a PB that I set on stream, he has to play the track. Yeah, see that smug little emote? He's done something. It's like sold his soul to the devil or something on in the background so that I don't get a PB. Must be one of those unproductive days on this track. I get that feeling, yeah. You see, the thing is though, it's like a vast majority of my time on this track is just unproductive. And I feel like it's only quite recently, in the last 2 sessions that I've had in the previous days, where it's actually felt good. But perhaps I feel like maybe I've let that feeling get into my head just a little bit too much. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is making me feel optimistic. And then obviously when things actually don't go right, it kind of makes things feel a bit shit. But it's like, I don't know. It puts more pressure onto actually delivering. Because you're actually expecting something and then you just don't get it. I don't know. There's something psychological about it that I can't personally describe. Yeah. You know what I mean. I can't describe it well, but it's like easy to understand, I think, if you've been in that position before. But it will come. Like, I really want to beat this time this year. Okay. Yeah, that has been fucking me up a lot recently. Fuck you. A few days ago I was having an amazing 2 days with my glitch attempts, but afterwards it's been back to normal and not great. Yeah. I can never imagine doing glitch attempts because it feels like if there's anything that's even more repetitive than doing this track constantly and failing the first turn, it has to be doing a glitch and just not getting it. Like, you would think because of my, like, background with this track and the fact that I have a pretty high tolerance for just dealing with not getting anywhere on this track, you'd think that I'd be good with the glitch. But it's like, no, it's actually like the complete opposite. I think I'm chickening out a bit too much on that turn. Oh God. Thanks for letting us know, Bradley. You're on the wrong site, I'm afraid. Braised. Shit, this ain't the hub. No, I'm afraid not. Thankfully, it's only once during a run. Since it's a section track. That is true. Stuff like the RKC glitch or RDC is so hard to get 3 for 3. I know those are like different tracks in Mario Kart 7. Well, I think, yeah, it's KC and then Daisy Cruiser. Actually, so I did get technically half of it right. Because I was thinking of KC on here. Which actually, now that I think of it more logically, it does actually have a glitch. It's just like, huh? Okay, so I was technically not thinking like entirely wrong. Yeah, Cooper Cape. But I initially thought of Cooper Cape in this game and then Daisy Circuit. Daisy Circuit does have a glitch, but it's just not one that's like humanly possible. Or at least not as far as I'm aware. Or has been found yet. Now say it to Jacob. Jacob will be like more accepting. Jacob will be like, don't get me too excited, Bradley. Also, happy tomorrow, everybody in the UK. I literally just looked at the time turned over. Did I technically start this run yesterday? Whoa, tomorrow. Right, there we go. Another 2 hours of fresh MC3 attempts. The RDC glitch is 7 is so obnoxious as 9 out of 10 times you manage to clip through the fence, you don't get the lap count. That sounds infuriating. That sounds as infuriating as doing something like... Well, I guess what Jacob's doing at the moment, which is the RBC glitch. Like, imagine... Imagine, like, getting the clip, getting the thing on the other side, and you're ahead of world record, and you try and cross the line and just don't get the lap count. I wonder if Jacob's actually going to go for, like, the wall cut, if he does get it. I feel like the first time he would get something, he'd probably go for wall cut and then just not... either not get it or just get... or just because of the clip that he got, or the rest of the driving in general might not necessarily beat world record. But I don't know. Was that the same lap as my first lap that I used 2 shrooms for? I really tried to make that to 25, by the way, and I just didn't make it work. Yeah, I did get the same first lap as my second lap. That's terrible. PB'd by 0.03. Damn. Does that mean you beat the 308? That'd be 11, 10, 9, 8. No, did you get it? You got the 308 as well! Okay, I need to take a look at the comparison of that. 182,997 and then 129. That's the most, like, weirdly inconsistent run. Shall I compare it with this 308? Shall I start racing it instead? I don't know, I feel like it's a bit too inconsistent to me. Imagine now, actually, if I just... my next PB is 308 as well. Yeah, fuck that. Please get it. I would love to if I could. It'll be a massive cut. That's the thing though, would getting 308 actually count as beating the run I'm playing against? I'll do a double comparison as well. I'll do a comparison with the run and yours. I actually don't know how to do a multi-ghost replay on anything other than Service Pack, though. Uploading it, awesome. I'll be finishing up soon anyways. Nothing is happening. Really. Unfortunately, this was one of those nothing sessions. I think I did have a couple of runs here and there, but it was not where... nowhere near as good. I am happening. That I don't understand. Should be on the database. Cool. I'll go hunt for it after this. Okay, I think we've been 2 hours now, so whatever I get next. I would say either a lap run ahead of Ghost or a pace. Or a run, even. We'll see if I can get one of those, because I haven't been getting any of those. That felt too easy. Oh, go fuck yourself in a bin. I don't know why specifically that, but there you go. I'm just annoyed with that. Well, GG, I guess. Fucking game. Oh, I'm not happy with it at the end, because it feels like I'm starting to, like... The annoying aspect about this is, it really feels like I'm starting to kind of get in the zone for it again, but I can't actually play for much longer, because my hands are hurting. Like, I'm going to be physically limited by the game. So it's just... I don't know. It's. I'm not like overly pissed off. It's just kind of disappointing that that's just what it's come to. Okay, well, I've given up on this one today then. I mean, I technically got what I said just as I was doing it, so I think that's enough.